just like any other science, biology, math, there needs to be somebody who can teach you along the way. How many of you believe in shortcuts, by the way? Right? And so similar to if you were to go to a math teacher, there is a master in spirituality. Does that make sense? It is a bridge that can help you from yourself to that spirituality of your own, through that journey. Does that make sense? So having that said, Master Shri Akarshana, every single year for the last 4 or 5 years that I've been with him now, we run something called the spiritual journey, the 108. Please make sure to write this down, and I'm going to start putting in the information here. Okay, so it is called the 108 circle. Okay, why 108? Because it's a very auspicious number. It's a very divine number. Okay, when you chant in India, you have 108 bits, right? How many of you know this? It's a very spiritual program per se. Okay, this is the name of the program. I'm gonna explain what it is, so please make sure to write this down. Is a 30-day program with Master Shri Akarshana. So I'll make sure to write this down. It's a 30-day program. What do you cover during this 30-day? You cover, make sure to write this down. You cover yoga, morning and evening. You cover different meditation practices, different breathwork practices, different third eye meditation practices. You cover energy healing practices, right? You cover different initiation practices. It gives you more clarity to be able to go higher and deeper into your spirituality. How many of you here, especially those of you who are coming from 5-day manifestation challenge, we spoke about higher self. How many of you remember that? Type higher self inside the chat. How can you go deeper into your spirituality, right? So in the next 30 days, by the way, make sure to write this down. It will happen in November 2024. It's going to be a whole 30-day program. The good thing for you, please make sure to write this down, is that you can join from the comfort of your home, meaning that you don't need to travel anywhere else to be able to be part of this. Does that make sense? Everything will happen in a small setting just like this, where Master will come and give you different guidance, different teachings through yoga and spirituality. Does that make sense? So number one is going to be a 30-day spiritual journey. These 30 days is going to be the intensive training that actually we have every single year. We have done this for a few years already. We already have 108 students, as you know. Other students were saying, oh, I'm 108 students. How many of you here are 108 students? Give me 108 if you are. Can we travel in for person? I believe we will be opening it up, but we can confirm that later on the year. But either or, you can also have opportunity to come here and be part of the program itself. Okay, how long daily online? It will be, please make sure to write this down, 1 to 3 hour sessions. 1 to 3 hour sessions. Okay, it will start with yoga, and then it will go into teaching, and then it will go eventually into different the meditation practices and the initiations. Does that make sense? So this is what is going to be very, very heavy for the 30 days. Okay, number two, please make sure to write this down. You will also get the recordings of this, meaning that if you are, let's say for example, time zone doesn't work for you, but you still want to be part of it, we will provide recordings for you, so you will be able to get exclusive for all the practices and all the different yoga practices that we do. Does that make sense? 1 to 3 hours per day. Yes, per day, please. So every single day for 30 days. Does that make sense? Give me a 30 inside the chat if you understand this. Okay, beautiful. I will answer questions in a minute. Let me try to finish all of this so you guys can go to the other call. Okay, these recordings is going to be lifetime access. So one of the beautiful things about this program is that it is one contribution only, and then you can have this for a lifetime. Does that make sense? So for example, when I started with Master Akarshana, I'm also part of 108. I made my contribution at the beginning, and I am part of 108 every single year without any extra contribution. Does that make sense? So it is something that you can do every single year until you decide that you've been enlightening. And even then, you will continue your journey, because how many of you continue growing through this journey called life, right? So you will continue having these trainings every single year, okay? And please make sure to write this down. You will also have access to a Telegram group. And why is this important? How many of you realize that sometimes you might be confused about something, right? There might be a practice that you might not know about, and you might need a little bit of clarity. How many of you realize that along this journey, how many of you are starting new in this journey of spirituality, right? You might have something else that you need help with. So what we have done is, because we already have some more students, few more hundred students already, if not 1,000 students already, is it okay if we can give you a platform where you can get to know along all of the other people that can help you keep building the energies? Is that okay? Yes. Apart from that, because this is a 30-day program until November, what Master does every single week, every Wednesday, same time, you will have these yoga sessions. So all 108 students are able to join Master Akarshana in his yoga sessions every Wednesday. It's called the Awakening Session. Please make sure to write this down. And in this Awakening Session, what he does, he prepares you for this practice. He keeps giving you, how many of you here were part from Y4M? Type Y4M inside the chat. Right? How many of you Y4M students have gone deep in your meditation in the last 11 days? Right? Imagine if you're being able to go deep and deep on every single week to go even deeper on November. How many of you realize that if you have been able to achieve something in the last 11 days, how many of you realize that you can achieve even more in a whole 30-day program? How many of you can see this, right? So this is all that it covers the 108 circle, okay? Now, my question for you is, who is this program for? There's two types of people that this program is for. How many types? Number one, we call it the seeker's person, the seeker's journey person. How many of you here have a lot of questions about life? How many of you would like to know more about why we exist? What is our purpose in this lifetime? What is it that you came here to do, right? That is the first type of person that this program is for. Or is the second type of person that this program is for anybody who have already been in the spiritual journey, yet at the same time, there is not much clarity and you would like to go further into your journey. How many of you are here like this person, right? You follow different type of gurus, you have different type of masters, but there is something that you feel in your heart, that you feel that this is the right path. How many of you here has some sort of intuition that, okay, I think this is the part, right? And for me personally, that's why I personally have contributed to the 108 circle, because for me, after I have looked for so many different masters, I found home. I found somewhere where my heart settles and my heart keeps expanding and growing in a spiritual being. Does that make sense? So this is what I personally have been able to do. I know many other people who have been part of the 108 has been the same. And I hope that how many of you here are interested in joining Master in this program? Give me a 108 inside the chat if you are interested in continuing with him, helping you to go through your life, through your spirituality. Beautiful. Amazing. So as Master mentioned, we are having an ashram, a center in India. How many of you here heard this in the last call? And what we are doing is all the contributions that we have had from the beginning of my contribution, right? Every single year we've had students of 108. That contribution is going towards that ashram. What does that mean for you? It doesn't mean, not only means that every single year you will have a training with master and you will continue to have this guidance of spirituality with master, but when we actually get our ashram, please make sure to call this down. It's called home. You can go there, you can be part of our experience, you can go there to heal, you can go there to keep expanding, right? How many of you here have been into the Himalayas with Himalayan Siddha Akshar, Grandmaster's Master, right? You will be able to keep expanding on your spirituality, and that will be your home because you have done a contribution. Does that make sense? So as Master mentioned in today's call, this is not a profitable program. This is a contribution because at the end of the day, Master is accountable for all the different energies that he's been taking care of. Does that make sense? So there is going to be a contribution. Okay, please make sure to write this down. It's about 1,008 pounds or dollars. I'm not sure the team, I don't remember. Okay, and this contribution is going to be part of that ashram in India, but not only that, you will be able to get this for lifetime. Does that make sense? So it is a constant program that you can come in and keep expanding. Is that clear so far? Give me a yes inside the chat. Very good, beautiful. Now that I have shared with you, how many of you are actually wanting to keep and trying to be part of this program? Give me 108 inside of the chat if you still want to be part of it, right? How many of you realize that 1,008 pounds actually is nothing compared to, for me, if I had the opportunity to invest, I would definitely will invest because the growth that I've had. How many of you here were in the 5-day manifestation challenge? Remember my story? My growth has also been because of yoga and my spirituality. Is when you create outside in the other dimension and bring it to this dimension. Does that make sense? Some of you are saying, is it possible installment? Okay, so listen what's going to happen. Everybody clear so far? Give me a yes inside the chat. I'm going to explain to you how you can be part of the 108. Okay, so I want everybody to pay close attention. So what we're going to do, you're going to have an interview with the team members of Iambers. Why we ask for an interview? There's two types of people who knows already, either you want to or you have more questions. How many of you, you're sure that you want it? Like there is no questions asked. Like, you know, this is for you. You've been looking for this for a long time. Opportunity portal has been there. And now is the time for you to take action, right? And how many of you here would like to have more questions answered? You say, okay, I want to have this, and maybe I would like to speak to someone. Give me a yes inside the chat. Okay. So what is going to happen in a moment? I'm going to put a link inside the chat. Okay. And everybody, please click on the link in a moment, put all of your details, and I'm going to explain what's going to happen. So everybody ready for me to put the link? Give me a link inside the chat so you can, I know that you guys are ready to put your fingers in the paperwork. Okay. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So on 3, 2, 1, I stop the chat. Please, everybody, click on the link right now. What is going to happen? You're going to click on the link right now. You're going to put in your details and you're going to apply automatically to an interview with the team. Okay, so please go ahead and put your details, correct phone number, correct email address, correct name. The team is going to speak to you very kind. They're not going to bite you. Okay, they're just going to answer any questions that you might have and anything that you might need in order for you to make any decision. Does that make sense? If you are someone who completely understands and you already know what you want, you can go into the second page, okay? And you can speak with the team for a guaranteed interview, okay? If you already have passed that and you put in your guaranteed interview information and you just know that you really, 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 really want it, you can make the final contribution in the third page. Okay, does that make sense for everybody? Give me a yes inside the chat. So there is going to be 3 links that you need to fill. The first one is for you to speak to the team. Those of you who want to have some sort of payment plan or installment plan, we definitely are open to it, because like I said, this is a program for you to get benefited spiritually. Okay, so our main goal and our main concern is for you to grow spiritually, so we help you on that. Okay, the second page is for you to receive a guarantee interview. Right now we are over 200 people in the call, meaning that the team has a lot calling to do. Does that make sense? So if you truly want, and you still have 3 more questions but you want to get answered, you can put a guarantee interview link information, and the team will just give you the call to the $100 interview link for those of you who fill out the form for first time. Does that make sense? So those of you who put the $100 link or the $100 interview, you guys will be called first. Does that make sense? Or if you already know everything, you just know that you want it, you can click on the third link. You can go in through the 1, 2, and 3, and you can just do the final contribution. Clear so far? Okay, so I'm going to put the link inside the chat right now. If by any reason you might think, oh, maybe it's not for me, or, you know, just have a chat with the team. You know, be open, take the action. This is an opportunity portal. Some of you, how many of you here have been wanting to manifest more clarity in your life? Or how many of you here have been wanting to manifest how to surrender more? Or how many of you here have been wondering, how can I trust more? Or how many of you have been wondering, how can I manifest faster? This is the response from the universe for you to say, okay, let me take the action based on this opportunity portal. Does that make sense? So I will recommend, even if you don't have the investment at the moment, still click in the link, put your information, because what could happen is if there is a payment plan option, then the team can work for you and say, hey, is it possible that I can work something out from now till November? Does that make sense? So don't wait for another opportunity portal to come. I don't know if the contribution will continue to be the same. Does that make sense for everybody? So please make sure to click on the link right now if you have not clicked on it already. Put in your information and the team will give you a call. How is the team going to contact you? I'm about to finish. How is the team is going to contact you? Either through WhatsApp, either through Telegram, or either through email. Okay, please make sure to write it down. Email, Telegram, or WhatsApp. Okay. All clear so far? So please also, in the next few hours or so, in the next 24 hours, put your phone on loud. Do not put it on silence unless you're sleeping, of course, but the team will call you, and if you do not pick up, they will go to the next person. Okay? So please make sure to put your information on loud. Okay? If I own one of the 10,008, do I make Phoenix, speak with the team? I'm not entirely sure, so it's better if you put the details, speak to the team. They will be able to answer all of these questions that you have. I link you have put this. The link you have put are the same link. Yes, I've been putting the same link. We will never message you on Discord by any of chance that any of you might have. Please, 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 we will never message you on Discord. Is that clear? WhatsApp, Telegram, or email address. Clear so far? Very good, beautiful. We're about to finish. Master told me to give you a gift. How many of you are not part of the next challenge? Give me a yes inside the chat if you're not part of the next challenge. How many of you would like to be part of the next challenge? Very good, Melody. Congratulations. Very good. So what I would like to do, Master what has done is we are going to give you access to the challenge for VIP. Give me a VIP if you like abundance. Yay! So you have the opportunity to be there. It's going to be a full call. So Master has wanted to gift you this as a thank you for your time, for being with us in the last, I don't know, 20 days or so that we've been together. Because this is what we want at the end of the day. We want to help you. We want to help you grow, not only in your yoga, not only in your manifestations, not only in your spirituality, but also in your abundance, in your wealth creation. Does that make sense? So before I put on the link, I'm just going to answer a few quick questions, 2 minutes of quick questions about 108. Then I'll give you the link and then we finish. Okay. So any questions about 108? You guys understand? Put in the information about speak to the team. Okay, very good. What is the next thing? I am a light worker. Very good, Pamela. It is a 5-day of challenge. It's going to be speaking about all about how you can make a difference as a light worker. Okay, beautiful. Anything else on 108, please? What is the November 2024? The 108. Congratulations. Okay, I'm in it. Very good, beautiful. I registered for my interview. Very good, beautiful. How can I be in the call with Master? Will be now. I'm going to give you the Zoom link in a minute. So before I finish, I just want to say thank you, everybody, again, for taking your time and being here with all of us. It has changed my life to be able to be with a Master. It has fast-tracked my progress, my success, my results. And I hope that you guys get the same opportunity. Okay, so very quickly, I'm going to put 2 links inside the chat in a moment. So please make sure to be attentive to the chat. I'm going to put the link for you to register to speak to a team member for the 108 circle. Okay, and I'm going to put the Zoom link for you to get into the next challenge with Master Shri Akarshana. Okay. Some of you already is saying this starts in November. Yes, but you literally start next week if you make the contribution today. Does that make sense? You will have weekly classes throughout the whole year. Every single year you have classes every week, okay, with Master or any of his teachers. Okay, beautiful. So on 3, 2, 1, there is 2 links right now. Please make sure to copy and paste. The first link is for you to save, and then the second link is for you to join Master on the Light Warriors for Path Challenge, something. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. Okay, not able to do 108 yet, Pamela. I will what do you call it? I will advise you to at least click on the link of the first link that I shared with everybody. Just speak to the team member. You know, you never know, they can help you. If you're not able to do it just yet, at least get more information, be in the loop, be with somebody that can connect with you and keep updating you if anything changes. Okay, so just put in the link one more time. Thank you, everybody. This was very quick and unexpected, but I hope I can give you much of the information needed. Is that okay? All good? In a lot of classes already, maybe come in person one day. Beautiful. I mean, where to join? You have the Zoom link. I'm going to put in the Zoom link one more time. So you can go into that Zoom link right now and enjoy the challenge with Master. Thank you, everybody. Namo Himalaya. See you all very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Five-day Lightworkers Path to Prosperity Challenge. Welcome.